Hi guys, I am Trish with Unique Me 303 Healing and Empowerment. I'm going to be doing some mini readings for you guys. Rolling it around outside. I'm live. Okay guys, sorry about that. Anyway, sorry about that. My dog was outside pushing around the water bowl and making all kinds of ruckus, so I had to go get that real quick. Anyway, if you guys are wanting a reading, just put your name in the comments and you'll be put on the list. I don't have anybody on the list yet. I don't even have the list ready yet. Kind of a little unprepared, slightly. Hope everybody's doing okay today. Yeah, what's your name, hun? You just got to tell me your name. I probably should be wearing my glasses so I can see a little bit better. Let me fix this. Okay, that's better. Yeah, hearts, love. Just give me your first name, hun. Give me just a second here. I've never had my computer where it's at right now, so I don't know if this is going to work out very well here or not. But Joanna, okay. Let me see. Sorry, guys. I'm trying to get it to where I can see everybody's names okay. Thanks, Ben. I just don't want the... There we go. That's better. That should work. Okay, Joanna, I got you. You're first on the list, honey. Sorry. Give me just a few minutes here. I'm going to get a few more people on the list before I begin. Today's date is June 2nd. I might. Nick's messing with me. Thank you. I can't guarantee that Spirit will answer your question, but however, putting it out there, if Spirit wants to answer it, it will. If not, then it won't get answered. I can't promise you that it will, is all I'm saying. Let me shuffle these cards a little bit here. I got them all out today on the table because I've got the room set up different. So now I can have more things on the table. So we'll see what all cards we end up using tonight. Please. Source God, higher self, angels, ascended masters, I ask that you come and be with me tonight as I do these mini readings for people. I ask that these messages will be accurate messages of love, inspiration, divine guidance, messages from Spirit. What messages Spirit want them to know tonight. Thank you, thank you, thank you. I feel like I should be wearing my glasses. I'm having a hard time seeing tonight, but I normally don't have to wear them when I'm like this. Well, we'll see, I guess. Okay, Joanna, I'm getting ready to start your reading, honey. What messages do okay, fairies instantly. Please, both of them. Not this one. Take this one. Okay, thank you. I just bent the card. Are you done with these cards? Thank you. What other messages do you have for Joanna, please? Love, romance, finance, ascension messages, messages from spirit or higher self, please. What messages do you have? Thank you. Okay, so Joanna, instantly what I'm seeing is there's way brighter days ahead. I can't remember the name of the person that you was asking about. Normally I don't take questions, but I feel like I want to answer this for you. Wanted to ask if Jackson is going to contact me soon. Okay, they're asking you to forget about Jackson. Okay, Jackson's not the one that you should be focusing on, that there is new people to come, people that are going to help you to expand. So they're asking you to go with the flow right now. That's what the fairies are asking you to do. Go with the flow, what the universe is putting in front of you. If there's several people that come to you, you may want to date several different people at one time. I'm not saying like have sex with all of them. I'm saying date them, have fun, experience new experiences, things like that. This is asking you just go with the flow. It's also asking you more to be more in tune with things. So it's asking you to pay attention what your intuition is telling you, how it's guiding you to do different things or not do different things. Those repeated thoughts that keep coming to you, make sure that you're paying attention to them, because those are all different perspectives that you're gaining when it comes to your love life and the different people that maybe you should take a chance with or, experiment with or something of that sort. So that's what I feel like it's trying to tell you at this time. But there's brighter days ahead. It's asking you to just be more in tune with your intuition. Your intuition is guiding you to your next step. Okay, it says, have you asked the angels for help with it? So the question to help you or to help him to get in contact with you. It's also, they're asking you to check your motives. Why do you want him to get in contact with you? Is it really for your best benefit? Is it really going to benefit everybody involved? Blah, blah, blah. So make sure that you are really paying attention to your motives at this time, even not with just Jackson, but with anybody. Why are you wanting them to get in touch with you? And what I mean by that is like, maybe if you're just wanting him to get in touch with you just so that you don't want to be alone, then that's the wrong motives. Being alone is the wrong motives, because you need to learn to love yourself while being alone. And don't love yourself. I'm just giving you an example. But the Ascended Masters want to help you right now. This could be Jesus, Kuan Yin, Buddha, any Ascended Master. It doesn't matter. Any of the Ascended Masters could be working with you at this time, whichever one you're thinking of at this time. Or if you feel led to start studying certain Ascended Masters, make sure that you are studying about them, because they're wanting to work with you at this time. I also feel like the angels are trying to contact you if you're having repeated numbers like on clocks, or just seeing like numbers repeat on a license plate, or just having them come up in your mind or something of that sort. Make sure that you're paying attention to those, because those are also extra messages. You can look up on Sacred Scribes or any kind of website that does synchronistic numbers or what have you. But they're asking you to take it a step further, connect during meditation with the Ascended Masters. I feel like Jesus is coming through, but Jesus always comes through for me. So I don't know if it's actually for me or for you. I'm hearing both. Okay. Anyway, make sure that you're connecting with him and asking him lead me in my next step. What is the right thing to do? Blah, blah, blah. Start asking questions so that you can receive answers. Give me just a second to write people down real quick. Okay. Cool, Libra. What's your name, honey? And Jade is Rasharna. Okay, if I say anybody's name wrong, please forgive me. I'm not meaning to, but Cool Libra, what's your first name, honey? And then let me put Rasharna. I think that's right, Rasharna. If I'm saying that wrong, I apologize. But Benjamin and Rasharna. Again, if I'm saying anybody's names wrong, I apologize. Please forgive me. So let's get you a couple more cards, Joanna, and see what they have to say at this time. Okay, they're telling me to tell you, pay attention to numbers on coins. I don't always pay attention to numbers on coins. So if you're seeing like coins just randomly, or you know that you didn't drop money in your house, but you find these coins in your house anyway, that's the angels that's communicating with you. They said to check the numbers on the coins, like look those numbers up. So you can look them up on Sacred Scribes, or again, any other website that is got synchronistic numbers or angel numbers or something of that sort. Okay, so there's some kind of friendship being made, or maybe a friend. Okay, hold on. Let me see what else this is saying real quick. Okay, you might be confiding in somebody. I feel like this card is talking about, usually it means like a getting together, or like somebody making a deal with somebody, but I feel like this is like some kind of compromise or something, or I don't know. Let me see what else I get. Hold on, let me see. Okay, they're asking you to not compromise for sure, but it's something to do with close calls or something with somebody. So this may be talking about a love interest. It could be talking about a friendship that's forming. It could be talking about somebody that's going to be coming in the very near future. Okay, and it may be a couple different like that's a romantic type partner, and others that may be friends. I feel like you're kind of being shifted around, meeting new people, or meant to meet new people, as old ones are being taken away. And what I mean by old ones is people that no longer resonate with your energy, people that just don't don't have the same kind of interests as you anymore. And this may be like you letting go of lifetime friends for a time being, and meeting these new people and just waiting for change to happen in other people's life. And I hope that makes sense. But anyway, there's also a talk of either a move in a career move, or either a move. I was going to say a move of a home, but as I was getting ready to say home, I'm hearing financial. So it was starting to come out of my mouth. So this is some kind of career move, or maybe a promotion or a change, or something that has to do with more finances. Yes, they're saying ding, 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 which means I'm spot on with what I'm saying. So if you're thinking about starting a new job, or taking a promotion at the job that you have, or something of that sort, make sure that you do that. Okay, I hope that you got something out of your reading. Joanne, much love to you. Thank you for being here and being supportive. Benjamin will be next, and then Rasharna. I was instantly told to go to the crystal cards for Benjamin. You're welcome, honey. Thank you for being here. I hope that you got something out of your reading. Benjamin, this will be for you, hon. So your physical body may be going through some sort of purging process, or a lot of muscle aches, or even bone pain is what I feel like it may be referring to. But you could also be having some sort of pain down in like your root chakra area, which would be like where your spine and tailbone come together. But this is also talking about some kind of ascension symptom. So you may be very tired, not sleep, very disconnected, something of that sort. Yes, they're saying. So I feel like this has to do with some sort of purging, and it could be purging of the heart chakra and the third eye, or just purging of blocks in general, because this is the heart chakra card and the third eye card. But what this card is referring to is asking you to take an honest approach of the different things that you're putting into your body. Is the foods and drinks that you're putting in your body really good for you? Also asking you to take an honest approach, or honest appraisal of your life, and ask what people, places, things, codependencies need to let go. Do you need to let go of at this time? Those things that are affecting your physical human self, or the things that you need to look to. So if you're not drinking enough water to help you get through these ascension symptoms, so to speak, or awakening symptoms, whatever you want to call it. I feel like you may be questioning what I was saying. But anyway, it's asking you to take a real good, honest look at what these different things are that you need to let go in your life. Again, I'm feeling codependencies of some sort. So this could be like addictions. It could be any kind of habit that would take you away from feeling what you need to feel. So pushing through fears and doubts, seeing different traumatic things from your past that maybe need healed, something of that sort. Yes, they're saying. What other cards do I go to now? Fairy cards. Thank you. What other messages? Christina, is that your first name, hon? I just need your first name, and then I can put you on there. But hold on just a second. Rosemary, hold on just 1 second here. Rosemary. Okay, I've got. Okay, I forgot Rosemary. I'm sorry, Rosemary. I see it. Okay, Rosemary and then Christina. Yeah, I got you guys on the list. Okay. Okay, so I was doing, this is for Benjamin. What other messages do you have for Benjamin, please? Love, romance. Am I supposed to take all of these? Okay. All right, so you got the honesty card again. So you have two cards that are asking you to take an honest look at your life, what things need to go, what people, places, things, codependencies, what kind of thought patterns are you having that are of a lower vibrating energy that you need to change around into a higher vibrating energy of love. This is also asking you to get out and connect with nature, greenery, scenery, nature scenery. That's going to help you to see different things that you need to work on, need to let go of, what have you need to change in your life. So there's a lot of things that are being moved around, seem chaotic, maybe a lot of energy going into certain places of your life and a lot of energy being, taken away from other places in your life. And, just feeling like the universe is just really switching some things up and really making you feel a little out of sorts. Well, this is just, answers to those wishes that you have, those prayers that you've been dreaming, give me more peace, give me more happiness. I want more financial security. I want this, I want that. And you've really thought hard about all these things. So the universe is switching all these things around so that you can have better things, the things that you've been asking for, the things that you've been trying to manifest into your life. Those things are becoming more of a reality now. So while that's happening, you're going to start to be more connected with different perspectives on why these things are changing, why it's necessary, blah, 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 blah. And at the same time, you're going to be mastering your gift of intuition, your whatever gifts it is that you connect with. I feel like clairvoyance is something you see things maybe before they happen, or maybe just seconds before somebody says something, you know exactly what they're going to say, even though you don't realize that's what you're doing. It just happens to be that way, something of that sort. But there's gifts of empathy as well, I just heard. So connecting with people is energy, or the energy of different spirits or beings within the room. And that goes even for, a lot more vast than that. But anyway, I was told to tell you to look up the number 22. This is a master number. It's also about goal setting, having patience, faith, trust, hope. And it's also about duality. So maybe want to check in. What was I getting ready to say? I just had a total brain fart. Totally forget what I was going to say. But anyway, you're mastering different things in your life right at this time. So the things that need to go, those people, places, things, situations, thought patterns that need to go are really going to help like boost this to happen, if that makes sense. Those things that you've been wanting to master or you've been putting time and energy into mastering is exactly what's going to happen once you let go of some of these things that you need to let go of. I hope that you got something out of your reading, hun. Much love to you. Thank you for being here and being supportive. Have a wonderful evening. Okay, I got Rasharna next, Rosemary, and then Christina. Let me make sure I haven't forgot anybody. Okay, let's see here. I just want to go back, make sure I haven't missed anybody. Okay, I got them. Okay, I think that I got it. Oh, hi, Nick. Sure. Okay, so I got Nick and then Liz. Okay, I got Rasharna, Rosemary, Christina, Nick, and then Liz. If I've missed anybody, let me know. So I'm going to go ahead and start on Rasharna's reading. What messages do you have for Rasharna, please? Love, romance, finance, ascension messages. Am I supposed to take all of those? The top one? What other messages do you have for Rasharna, please? Love, romance, finance, ascension messages. Is just this one? Thank you. Okay, the word guru is coming up with these. Okay, they're telling me to go to these cards. The word guru is coming up for some reason. I don't know if you are a guru. I feel like it's telling me like you are somewhat of a guru. You have natural talents and spiritual talents that need to be brought out, or if they already aren't being brought out, then you're being awakened to these abilities or something. But you're meant to teach people. You're meant to lead people. Yeah, I heard people are meant to follow you. So whatever that means for you, but it's saying that there's some past life patterns that may be in the way of some of these gifts awakening, or maybe keeping you from teaching what you need to teach. But it's talking about using your experience, strength, and hope of the different things that you've learned from past lives, as well as things that have happened in this life that you've healed. It's asking you to connect with all of your chakras at this time, cleanse, balance, release any blockages or implants within those, work with Archangel Michael or get a healing appointment. But it's asking you to do all of those. Also, past life regression might help you at this time to relieve some kind of blocks that are keeping you from teaching, or maybe just making you feel blocked when it comes to teaching or something of that sort. But you're meant to teach things from the heart, things that you've experienced, things that you've learned, something of that sort. Yes, they're saying ding, ding, ding. So let's see what else these cards have to say. This is the Starseed Deck. I don't use it a whole lot, but I've been starting to use them more. But they seem to come out a lot with people that are spiritually gifted, or realize they're spiritually gifted, or in tune, or something of that sort. So it wouldn't surprise me if you're somebody that's very highly awakened, advanced being. Yes, they're saying. Okay, so the first card that came out of the Starseed deck is talking about you got the love. This is Hadarian energy, and it's talking about codependency and setting boundaries. This is talking about setting boundaries with other people in your life, people that may be coming back into your life, or even setting boundaries with people that are leaving your life. Okay, whatever it means for you, whatever resonates for you, but it could be both of those things. But this is talking about also codependencies, letting go of people, places, and things that maybe you use as a crutch to not have to feel or face fears or heal something or something of that sort. So pay attention to, what is it that you use as a codependency? It could be anything. Money, shopping, gambling, sex, drugs, rock and roll, whatever. Overeating is my thing. So, whatever it is for you, just make sure that you're paying attention to that, and, really take an honest appraisal of, the things that you need to let go of. Maybe sugar, because I heard sugar. Okay. The big picture thinking is Pleiades energy. It's the visionary and inspired ideals. So you're probably having a lot of creative ideals that's coming in from the crown chakra, a third eye area, coming in from different universal connections with angels, the Pleiadians, maybe even the Hadarians, because that's coming through as well. Syrians as well is coming through as the Lyrans or Lyrans, whichever way you want to call them. So you have a lot of different connections. These are all starseed connections. You may even have many more than that, but it's talking about these ideals that are coming through from other multidimensional aspects of yourself, or either guides that are from these other planetary places that are guiding you at this time. You may portal has opened, or some kind of shift has happened for you. Yes, and some sort of breakthrough is coming or has already came. Right on the other side of it. You're right on the other side of it. So you may have just had a breakthrough, or either you're getting ready to be on the other side of it, something of that sort. But I feel like this is talking about with spiritual connection. Yes, they're saying. So awesome. Trust the timing. Trust the way that you came in on. Time is not running out. Let me see what I'm getting off of this one. So you may feel as if you've been left behind, or you wasn't succeeding in whatever it is that you are working on at this time, but they're just saying the timing just isn't right. The universe is still rearranging some things for you. And I feel like this has to do with some kind of career move, or maybe even entrepreneurship, because I feel like you're going out on your own, or either leaving something behind. So whatever that means for you, let me get one more card for you just so I can see. What is your first name, honey? And I'll put you on the list. I've got, I'm finishing up with Rasharna right now. I got Rosemary, Christina, Nick, Liz, and then you'll be after Liz. What other messages do you have, please, for Rashina? Please, love. Thank you. So the rider is an indicator of good news, brighter days ahead. It could even mean that somebody is, I heard advancement, whatever that means for you, advancement. So maybe that's talking about in the career or something, because I feel like this card was referring to something with a career or even entrepreneurship. So if you're getting creative ideals that have to do with entrepreneurship, starting your own business, something of that sort, make sure that you're putting time and energy into it. Okay. I hope that you got something out of your reading. Thank you for being here. Much love to you, hun. Okay, I've got Rosemary, Christina, Nick, Liz, and then Xena. If you're still here, what's your first name so I can put you on the list? And then Priscilla, and that's your name, right, Priscilla? Okay, I got you, Priscilla. Thank you, hon. Okay, so I've got Rosemary. I'm getting ready to start. Then Christina, Nick, Liz, and if I can get a name for Xena, if not, it'll be Priscilla. I'm not for sure if that's your real name or not, so I always want to make sure that it is before I put it down. Okay, this reading will be for Rosemary. I was told to start out with the Starseed Deck for you, Rosemary. What messages do you have for Rosemary, please? Love, romance, finance, ascension messages, messages from spirit or higher self, please, for Rosemary. Love, romance, finance, ascension messages, messages from spirit or higher self, please. Hi, Paige. Is that your name, hun? Is that your first name, Paige? Okay, so Rosemary, this first card is talking about remembering soul gifts, having memories of different lifetimes, having those deja vu moments of like, I've done this before, or I've been here before, or I know this person. I don't know how I know this person, but I know this person, something of that sort. So a lot of that is going to be happening with you. If it's not already happening, if it is happening, make sure that you're keeping a journal of these different experiences that you feel like you've experienced, because they're eventually going to help you in some way, shape, or form. I feel like they probably already are. I just don't know exactly how they are at this time. Let me get some more cards for you and see, but you're definitely remembering some things. I feel like you also may even be connecting with the different starseed connections that you have, because this is a Starseed deck, so you may even be doing that as well. So you may have a connection with Atlantis and Lemuria. Both of them are coming up. Usually if one or the other comes up, you have a connection with both of them. But I'm actually hearing both Atlantis and Lemuria. So you may even want to peer into connections with that, or ask to connect with it, something of that sort. I don't know, but there's some kind of connections with Atlantis and Lemuria. And there's also a place called Alstar. I don't know how it's spelled, but Alstar. So when you're meditating, ask to connect with Alstar, whatever it is. I see like a single star. I don't see like a star system. I just see like a single star. I don't know exactly what that means. I got you on the list, Paige. Thank you for being here. I don't know exactly what that means, but anyway, Alstar. What other messages do you have, please, for Rosemary? Love, romance, ascension messages, messages from spirit or higher self. This one. Thank you. Okay, the void. Stop, embrace winter and the great cosmic wound. Okay, so basically this is asking you to stop and just take a moment and pay attention to the different things that you've achieved in your life from the past year, how much you've achieved, how far you've came. It's also asking you to stop and embrace the silence at this time. If you're not somebody that meditates, make sure that you're meditating. That's going to help you to connect with these different places that I'm talking about. As you fairies are saying, the fairies, so you may connect with the fairies, but It's asking you to just stop and embrace the silence, embrace what can happen with meditation. So it also may be asking you to connect with 0 point energy. So while you're meditating, ask to and intend to connect with 0 point energy at that time. And you'll start to feel like, the more that you ask to do that, the more that you become aware of your energies and start feeling that, it'll start to feel like this place of where everything is created or nothing, a void or everything. It's like that yin yang place where everything can happen, but nothing happens. I don't know how else to say it, but it's a blissful feeling, but also just a void. Okay. So, connecting with that might help you at this time. They're saying, yes. Thank you. Fairies, what messages do you have, please, for Rosemary? Love, romance, finance, ascension messages from spirit or higher self, please. Okay. There's something about the gift of discernment becoming more clear or more deepened in you or something of that sort. So this means connection with spirit, not just the discernment of spirit, like between whether someone you should talk to or hang out with, yes or no. When you go up and meet somebody, you'd be like, their energy just fills off. That's not what I'm talking about. I'm talking about like that next level of discernment of spirit when you can recognize between like darker entities and attachments. I figured you probably connect. I figured with the way that I'm seeing it, but there's like a new level to connection. Okay. When it comes to that discernment. This is also talking about light cast upon shadows. So there may be some things that were kind of hidden from you for some point in time. And then now the timing is right. So maybe he was actually feeling that void. Now they're saying you're moving out of that void and into like more of a light where you're more connected. So whatever that means for you. You're in the process of meeting a lot of your star family. And I feel like some of these are in spiritual connections, not even really those human physical connections that most of us would be referring to. I feel like this, of course, you're probably meeting them that way. But I feel like this is talking about in spirit, astral traveling, out of body experiences. If you're not experiencing those things now, they're coming. Yes, they're saying. And I heard "wee" as in it's going to be a ride. If you're not used to doing that, then it's going to be a ride for you. What cards do I go to now? What cards? Crystal cards. Okay. What other messages do you have? Am I supposed to take this one? Okay. So nature and the heart chakra. This is Malachite. Get out and connect with nature. And this is asking you to open your heart to the experiences that you're having with nature. Of course, connection with the fairies. I love connecting with the fairies, and you're saying that you connect with the fairies, so just go out and connect with them as well. But you may just want to sit in greenery just for heart chakra healing or to expand your heart chakra or something of that sort. I'm not really getting a whole lot of a message off of this card. This is really just what the card's saying, but nature is the connection that I'm feeling with it. Let me get you one more card, Rosemary. What other messages do you have, please, from Rosemary? Love, romance, finance, ascension messages. Messages from spirit or higher self, please. Okay, if Christina and Nick are still here, let me know that you're still here. You guys will be next. And then Liz, and then Priscilla and Paige. Unless Xena, if you're still here and wanting a reading, I need a first name, please. Okay, so it's asking you to be guarded against, people that would want to bring you down. So if you're around people that are more of a lower vibrating energy, you would know exactly. Okay, thank you, Christina. You know exactly who they are. They're asking you to protect yourself, put an invisibility cloak on, wear black tourmaline, wear black obsidian, expand your aura, and see angels flying around it to protect you from those kind of attachments, what have you. Because I feel like psychic attacks are in play or are coming into play. Okay. So what I mean by that is like where you feel as if like you're thinking certain things, but maybe your thoughts are being a little distorted or something of that sort. Hi, Nick. Thank you for telling me that you're here. Something of that sort. So whatever that means for you. Anyway, thank you for being here and being of support. Much love to you. I hope that you have a wonderful evening. Christina and Nick will be next, then Liz, then Priscilla, then Paige. What's your greatest prayer, honey? Astral travel or out-of-body experience? Not even really for sure what all I told you now, but I remember those two things. Okay, Christina, let me see what cards they want. They're telling me to start out with the moon deck for you. So, oh, thank you, honey. I'm glad that it resonated with you. Much love to you as well. Okay, Christina, it's time to show the world the real you. They're asking you to take the mask off. Any kind of insecurities that you may have at this time, let them go. Ask the angels for help and guidance when it comes to pushing through your fears and doubts, what have you, whatever they may be, because, you know, it's time to unleash the real you, you know, show the light that you are, present it to the world and however you're supposed to be presenting it. And, you know, at this time, your commitment may be tested. You feel like you're going up and down in energy. You may feel disconnected at times. I'm not really for sure. But I feel all three of those are accurate. They're saying yes. Anyway, yes, honey, I see you. I'll put you on the list. Zeneb, if I'm saying that right. I hope I'm saying that right. Gotcha. But it's saying that your commitment is being tested. It's being tested for a reason. Let me see exactly what else is going on. But I feel like it's more so that you will push through the rest of what you need to push through. And I feel like, again, it has something to do with insecurities of some sort. Maybe not feeling good enough, or maybe just feeling as if I'm not real for sure. Something, though, it has to do with something to do with publicity, possibly, or I don't know. Some maybe groups, because I even seen the word groups. I'm not real for sure exactly what it's trying to show me, but okay, you got the soul shrinker, which could mean that people are talking about you maliciously or gossiping or what have you, but it could also mean that you're bringing yourself down a little too much or feeding into, but this is also a card of commitment. So it's asking you to commit to whatever it is, even though you feel down or you may have some insecurities, whatever it is, these fears or what have you, it's asking you to push through anyway and commit. Okay. This is committing for you. Yes, they're saying. And once you commit to it, there's a lot of good, pure potential, truths being revealed, hidden meanings are becoming unhidden. Let me see what else is. I'm not really getting a whole lot off of this one, but I want to see what the book has to say about it. Okay. So this could be referring to inner shadows, nightmares, depression, madness, but in the end of all of that is growth. Okay. So I feel, again, like some kind of insecurities. Maybe you're not committing all the way to something because of some kind of insecurity, but it's saying you're going to be just fine, because on the other side of all of these, things that are making you feel doubtful or what have you is magic, shamanic energy, healing, enlightenment, courage, confidence, what have you. And not saying that you don't have those things now, but they obviously could have could use a boost of some sort or something like that. I'm not even really for sure. But there's a lot of magic present in your life, or is wanting to be present. Let me get one more card for you, honey. What other messages do you have for Christina, please? Thank you. Okay, so there's been some disappointments, or either you've been feeling some kind of disappointment. I'm not for sure exactly what it's referring to, but I even feel like that needed to end. Whatever it was needed to end so that you could see the new beginning, if that makes sense, because there's some kind of new love ahead. There's better days ahead. There's possibly even more romance or a new romance of some sort, but these difficult times. Okay, look, it's a number 10 card, which is about endings and conclusions, as well as new beginnings and new cycles. Okay, so whatever this is referring to, I feel like it has something to do with a relationship. It's leading you towards something better, even if it's better with that same person that you had to let go of, that person coming back eventually, or a new person. It's still, you have to let go to receive. Okay. So unconditional love sometimes means that you have to let go of something to get something back, or to have something better. Okay. Christina, I hope that you got something out of your reading. Much love. Thank you for being here and being of support. Nick, you'll be next. Then Liz, if you're still here, let me know that you're here. Exena, if you are here. And then Priscilla, Paige, and Zeneb. Let me read these real quick. Okay. Oh, thank you for sending me money, Rosemary. Thank you so much. That's greatly appreciated. Everybody that sends to donates to my channel, or even orders an appointment or a service or what have you, I greatly appreciate it, and it helps so much. I have goals of trying to quit my job by 2022, my daytime job, so I can do this full time, and you guys really help me to do that by giving money. So thank you so much. Greatly appreciated. Much love to you, honey. And I'm glad that it made sense to you. Oh, I am so sorry, Christina. Work with Archangel Michael, Christina. Work with Archangel Michael. Ask him, to help you to cut cords with people, places, things, situations from your childhood to, help you to see those things. And what'll happen is, just sit in meditation and tend that Michael's going to help you with those things. And what'll happen is you'll have these memories that'll just start coming up. And it may take a few days of you doing this because you're a little scared or what have you, but, ask that you'll recall the memories that need to be healed. And what'll happen is you will start to see like different things from your either past life or this lifetime in your childhood that was either not so pleasant or, what have you, in your scissors or some kind of flame or something of that sort, sending a cord from you to that person, place, thing, situation, or what have you. So, whatever it is, and that'll definitely help you greatly. Okay, let me see if I got, okay, Liz is here. You're welcome, Christina. Much love, honey. Thank you for being here again. Okay, so I've got Nick, then Liz, then Priscilla, Paige, and Zeneb. And then I see Margaret is here too. I'm good, honey. How are you? Yes, I actually seen your message earlier. I don't know if I've sent another one back to you, but I did see the one for Saturday. I'll get back to you if I haven't yet. Saturday is fine. I'll just have to figure out what time, because I'm a different time zone than you are. So we will see, but I'll put you on the list, hon. Okay, so Nick, I got you going next. I love you too, Rosemary. Have a wonderful evening, hon. Okay, what cards do I start out with for Nick, please? Thank you. Okay, Nick, this is for you. What messages do you have for Nick, please? Love, romance, finance, ascension messages, messages from spirit or higher. Am I supposed to take them both? Okay, I feel like I'm supposed to be reading these this way. Am I supposed to continue? Okay, thank you. What other messages do you have for Nick, please? Love, romance, finance, ascension messages, messages from spirit or higher self. Just that one? Okay, thank you. Okay, Nick. So your fairy guides are wanting you to work with them at this time. They're asking you to pray and meditate. Ask that they will connect with you during meditation. They're wanting you to connect outside by water. Water is significant for some sort of reason. I don't know, some sort of healing connection with magic, even of some sort. Yes, they're saying. So that's what this card is about. This is about connecting with the fairies, asking them to show their face. What is my fairy guides? Blah, blah, blah. So They're wanting you to do that. Okay, it's time for you to reap what you have sowed. So the time and energy that you've put into many different areas are starting to produce some kind of rewards or blessings. You're manifesting at a rapid rate is what I'm hearing. So continue to think positive, continue to think of, those good emotions that come when you already have those things. Act as if you already have the things that you're wanting in your life, and you're going to start to see and really reap rewards for a job well done is what I'm hearing as well. So himself is talking about shamanic energy, natural magic, spiritual magic as well. This is new breakthrough happening for you, and I feel like it has a lot to do with thought patterns as well as okay, I just feel like upliftment. I feel like I'm rising. So whatever that means for you, but another level or stage, if there even is such a thing, to an awakening. So whatever that means. Hi, Bob. And then Archangel Michael wants to work with and connect with you when it comes to your spiritual awakening, the magic that you're starting to perceive, or maybe you've already been perceiving. But what I'm getting from this is, I think that you've probably heard me tell this story before. When I started to realize I was losing density, I could see like my skin would turn to like dust particles, but they would be light particles. This was me losing density. And I knew that I was losing density because that's when I was starting to connect with other dimensions and realms and things like that. But Archangel Michael is wanting to work with you when it comes to this. Pay attention to like smears. I know this sounds weird, but like if you're looking across the room and you see like a smear of a color, or it looks like a fog smeared into the air, into, what have you, that's what it is. It's Archangel Michael working with you, helping you to connect with something to do with losing density. Okay. So you're like raising, when it's talking about the enlightenment process here, it's talking about you, raising in frequency, which is helping you to lose the density. Okay. So you're losing the density as you're rising in higher states of awareness, higher states of consciousness, spiritual connection. Yes, they're saying. And then it's asking you to connect with your family. This is the third eye chakra, and I'm also feeling a crown awakening. So you may be going through some sort of connection with the universe, the angels, universal energies from other planetary systems, something of that sort. You may even be feeling as if you're supposed to be connecting with other universes. This could be another reason why Archangel Michael is coming and contacting you or wanting to work with you at this time. If he's not actually working with you now, make sure that you're connecting in meditation, asking to connect with him. The colors that are in this card are actually the colors that I'll see a lot with him. I don't know if you can see the gold very well, but that blue, the purple, gold, sometimes yellow I'll see as well, but mainly purple, blue, and gold. So you may see those in orbs, or you may even just see the actual angel. As you're losing density, you may even start to connect with seeing them and perceiving them a little bit differently. But this is asking you to connect with your star family at this time. This is asking you to connect with your guides and your angels. This is not really, it's a family card, but it's not referring to your actual physical family. This is talking about your soul family. This is talking about your ascended masters and angels and guides and things like that. So really a deeper connection that may even be that level, that rising that I was feeling was talking about, the connection that you're feeling with your ancestors and your angels, guidance, all of that stuff. Yes, they're saying. But it's asking you to, really work with all of your chakras right now, connecting all of them and rooting. I'm feeling as if like rooting every single one of them into the earth as well as into the sky is really going to help you at this time. Yes, they're saying as well as working with your earth star and your soul star. If you're not used to working with the earth star and soul star, make sure that you awaken them, activate them, whatever you have to do. I'm hearing work with labradorite at this time. It's something that's really going to help you connect, but you're seeing different things that have to do with your past lives, maybe repeated thought patterns that you're having. It may even be like deja vu moments or something of that sort, but also there is connection with dreams. If you're not dreaming now, ask that you are, that you remember. Yeah. Okay. Ask Archangel Michael to help you with, remembering the the dreams that you're having. If you're not somebody that's used to remembering your dreams, I was getting a little bit hung up on my words, but anyway, I hope that you got something out of your reading. Nick, thank you for being here again, and always for being supportive. Much love, hun. Have a wonderful evening. I'm also hearing connect in the dark. If you're not connecting in the dark when you're meditating, make sure that you're doing that. Leave your eyes open. Try leaving your eyes open and experiencing what you're seeing in the dark. In the beginning, it's just going to look normal to you. And then eventually you're going to start to see different light patterns and orbs flying around, maybe even the fairies or what have you. But connection in the dark is what they're asking you to do. Let me make sure that I've got everybody on here real quick. Okay. I just did Nick. I'm getting ready to start Liz, Priscilla, Paige, Zeneb, and then Margaret. Let me see who I'm missing. Lorna Richards. Is your first name Ashley Lorna? And Victoria, is that your first name, hun? Hold on, guys. I'm making sure I got everybody. So Lorna and then Victoria. I think I skipped somebody. Lorna. Eddie. I'm sorry. Yeah, I see it now. Eddie. Okay, Eddie is before Victoria. Okay. Okay, I got everybody on here. Okay, I've got Liz, Priscilla, Paige, Zeneb, Margaret, Lorna, Eddie, and then Victoria. And that will probably all that I take tonight. So let me just put it on here. Victoria is the last person I'm reading. Oh boy. Okay, guys, give me just a second here. I'm going to just end that after Victoria. Okay, so I got Liz. Liz, if you're still here, let me know that you're here. And Priscilla and Paige, let me know if you guys are still here real quick, please. Okay, Priscilla, thank you, hon. Paige is here. Thank you. Liz, are you still here? I'm going to give her just a second because I know sometimes it takes a minute. All right, Priscilla, I'm going to go ahead and move to you since Liz isn't answering. If she ends up coming back, I'll do her after you. The first card that came out for you, Priscilla, is Detox, is Bloodstone, which is about detoxing your body. So you may be going through a time of purging. It is also asking you, okay, to drink some kind of green drink. I don't know if you already know what this is talking about, but I'm seeing a green drink and I'm seeing you basically pooping stuff out. So it's asking you to do some kind of detox to the system, purge your whole entire body system out. They're saying, yes, drink lots of water, of course, drink lots of water. But this is also a card of the root, heart, and sacral chakras. So grounding yourself is going to help you as well. at this time. Yes, they're saying. But Lapis Lazuli is talking about the third eye and throat chakras and problems being resolved. And this could be communication problems that may be resolved. And I feel like there's some sort of, let me get some more cards, but I feel like there's some sort of connection with a romantic, if it's not with a romantic partner, there may be somebody that's coming in romantically. Okay, I feel like it's, okay, they're saying something resolved with somebody, there's some kind of relationship that there's problems that's being resolved. It may be communication problems. It may just be something that has to do with a connection from the past as well, or several connections from the past even, because as I'm looking at this card and I'm being referred back to this card, which is usually about cutting cords, letting go of things that happened in the past with other people, something of that sort. So pay attention to what that actually means for you. But communication is really coming up with this card. So it may be communication problems being resolved, you feeling more in your power, maybe speaking more of your truth or standing up for yourself or something of that sort. But let's see what else we got here. Not this one. Okay, so you're going through some sort of initiation. I feel like this is talking about a spiritual awakening. Yes, they're saying I'm a little bit blocked on what I'm trying to get out. So there may be some sort of blockage that you're going through, or maybe a feeling of something being blocked at this time. But again, they're referring me back to this card, which is talking about communication problems being resolved. So you may be going through a lot of triggering when it comes to having to speak up for yourself, or maybe speaking in public or speaking to people in general. And it's just really testing you to have to push through fears and doubts and insecurities or something of that sort. They're saying, yes, ding, ding, ding. So expect that if it's just naturally have that you can use at this time. I'm also picking up on you're very highly intuitive, and they're asking you to use your intuition to guide you to your next steps. That there's something to do with awakening of chakras. So if you have already awakened, because this is what I'm seeing like the main chakra system being awakened, being alive, so to speak. But I see like these chakras on the outside of the body that are not awakened yet. So it's asking you to connect with your knowings, can use the wisdom that you have when it comes to connection, and ask to connect with the other chakras that are on the outside of your body or something of that sort. Yes, they're saying, but I hope that you're understanding what I'm saying, because I'm a little bit confused as to what they're showing me, but I feel like the way that I told you, you probably understand what it's saying. But the fairies of the future are talking about brighter days ahead. It's talking about connecting with different aspects of yourself that are like those positive aspects. This is talking about assets. So it's helping you to see some of the things that you're going through right now are helping you to see your assets and what you need to bring out and show the world, how you can spread your light and love, share your experience, strength, and hope, something of that sort. But there's different perspectives that are helping you to gain even a higher understanding of your higher self. Okay, does that make sense? Let me get you a couple of these little cards here. Paige, if you're still here, let me know that you're here. Oh, Liz, you are here. Okay, cool. I see you now. Okay, so it'll be Liz will be next, and then Paige, and then Zeneb. If you're here, let me know that you're still here, hun. Sorry, Liz, I didn't see you until after I'd already started her reading. So, okay, so you got two more cards. One of them is talking about distant friendships. This could be a distant partnership or a love relationship of some sort, but it's talking about a love of life coming together, almost like a new beginning or a new cycle or something when it comes to some sort of relationship. But I just don't know, or if it's a new one coming to you. I feel kind of blocked on that. So I'm not really 100% for sure, but I feel like a really good friendship is going to happen regardless out of whatever this relationship is that I'm seeing. Yes, they're saying. Okay. Anyway, I hope that you got something out of your reading, hun. Much love to you. Thank you for being here and being of support. Liz will be next, then Paige and Zeneb. If you guys are here, let me know that you guys are here. Then Margaret, Lorna, and then Eddie and Victoria. I got you, Margaret. You're after Zeneb. You bought a chakra bracelet today also. Okay, let's see. Oh, you're in a long distance relationship. Awesome. 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 Hi, Wendy. I'm glad it confirms for you, honey. Thank you for saying that. I'm glad that it did. Okay, so I got Liz next. And then Paige, if you're here, Zeneb, Margaret, Lorna, Eddie, and Victoria. And I'm not taking anybody else after Victoria. What cards do I go to for Liz, please? Okay, they're telling me fairy, but I'm seeing a different deck. So which cards do I start out with? Thank you. All right, Liz, this reading is going to be for you. What messages do you have? Well, that was quick. Both of them? Okay, you're going through a period in your life right now where you're probably questioning everything. Anything that's not aligned with what you really know to resonate with, to be truth to you, is going to be going. You're going to have to let go. So it's asking you to let go of those people, places, and things, situations, anything that may be blocking you from moving forward. Let it go. And it's also saying that you're probably questioning everything about life. You may have had a lot of blockages that were placed there when you was a child, through TV, through parents, through religious organizations, or something of that sort, that even are being lifted at this time, and you're seeing truth about those. So you're gaining some kind of knowing, some kind of understanding about truths about many different things right now. And it's just asking you to release the things that no longer resonate with you, is all it's saying. Yes, they're saying. So you may be going through karmic relationships. This is talking about friendships, not just romantic partners, but friendships where they're just meant to be there for a time. It may be 20 years, but 20 years, maybe you have to let go after that 20 years or something of that sort. I'm not saying that there is somebody for 20 years. I'm just thinking, Marge, I got you on the list, hon. I've said you're right after Zeneb. I don't know if you're not hearing me or not, but I got you on the list, hon. But anyway, karmic relationships is talking about soul. You know, the relationships that you're going through or having to let go of at this time are helping your soul to grow. Some of them are teaching you lessons and standing up for yourself, what you deserve, what you don't deserve, things like that. But it's creating conflict because you really love these people. You didn't want to have to let go of them, anything like that. So that's the conflict that's talking or referring to. Do I keep up with these cards? What other messages do you have, please, for Liz? Love, romance, finance, ascension messages, messages from spirit or higher self. Thank you. Okay, so you got two cards back to back that are talking about things being revealed to you about who you truly are, what your divine life mission is, certain soul, spiritual gifts that you have, and soul connections is what I'm hearing. But you are an old soul who has many connections to many different lifetimes. It's asking you to connect with those lifetimes and bring some of those things forward, something of that sort. Things are being revealed to you about who you are, what your divine life mission is, how to play out, I guess is the best way to say your mission, meaning finding the different things that you need to heal so that you can move forward in your mission, what things need left behind. so that you can move forward, all kinds of things like that. But there's a lot of soul growth at this time is what I'm hearing. A lot of conflicts, but at the same time, it's soul growth coming because of those conflicts, seeing really where you stand and how much you really deserve, and realizing your worth is what I really feel coming out with this. What other messages do you have, please? For Liz, love, romance, finance, ascension messages, messages from spirit or higher self, please. What messages do you have? Okay, so you're profoundly clairvoyant, says, trust what you see with your mind's eye as well as your physical sight, for your spiritual vision helps you with healing, teaching, and guidance. And I feel like that's a big part of your journey, is helping guide people on their spiritual journeys, on their journey with connection and things of that sort. Yes, they're saying. But I feel like you're highly intuitive. You need to really pay attention to your intuitive visions, those things that you feel keep repeating and that you need to put energy into. Make sure that you're putting energy into them. You have the Ascended Masters working with you at this time, helping you to fulfill your role, whatever that role is. I'm not really getting as specific on what that role is. It may be many different things, but it's asking you to connect with them during meditation time, silence, in times of silence, they're saying, which is meditation for me. But anyway, this could be any of the Ascended Masters, but whichever ones you feel led at this time to connect with is the ones that it's referring to. I hope that you got something out of your reading. Much love. Thank you for being here and being of support. I hope you have a wonderful evening. I'm going to get you one more card, Liz. Okay. 2 more came out for you. So the Lion is talking about courage. Sometimes it means bad news, but I'm not feeling bad news with you. This is talking about mustering up the courage to move forward and whatever it is that you've been thinking about at this time during the reading. But I feel like it's just altogether talking about continuing on the path that you're on, not straying from one side to the other or what have you. The stork could mean the change of address. It could also mean fertility in some sort of area of your life. But it could also be referring to a career change as well, or feeling as if you're questioning, is your career yes, that's what I feel like it's more talking about, is questioning it. Are you doing the right thing? Anyway, I hope that you got something out of your reading, hun. Much love to you. Thank you for being here and being of support. I've got Page of Pages still here. Let me see. And then Zeneb, if you're here, let me know that you're here. And then I've got Marge, and then Lorna, and then Eddie, and then Victoria. So whoever's here, let me know who's here so I know. I know Marge is here. If Paige and Zeneb are here, they go. Okay, Paige is still here. Thank you, Paige. So Paige is next, then Zeneb, then Marge, then Lorna, Eddie, and Victoria. And then I'm not taking any more people after Victoria. Lita, I see that you're here, hun. If one of these people back out, I'll take you. So if you can just hang on a minute. What cards do I start? Thank you. What messages do you have for Paige, please? Love, romance, finance, ascension messages, messages from spirit or higher self, please, for Paige. Love, romance, finance, ascension messages, messages from spirit or higher self, please. Okay, so right off the bat, you got 2 red cards that came out, which usually indicate the root chakra and staying grounded, which makes sense with both of these cards. One card is about commitment. The other card is about self-confidence and courage. So this is asking you to stay grounded at this time. There may be some things that are kind of testing your commitment, or maybe that you feel like you need to put more time and energy into committing to. But whatever it is, it's going to be helping you to confidence and feel more like you're stepping more in your power, something of that sort. Yes, they're saying. What cards do I go to now? Angel cards. Thank you. Angels, what messages do you have, please, for page? Love, romance, finance, ascension messages, messages from spirit or higher self, please, for page. Love, romance, finance, ascension messages, messages from spirit or higher self, please. There's also some heart chakra clearing that's happening at this time, page, is what I'm hearing with this one. So you may feel a lot of highs, lows, feeling 1 minute like you're really, really happy, and the next minute all of a sudden sad and don't even have a reason to be sad. That's just purging. You're purging something with the emotional body. That's also going to, it's probably things that have to do with helping you to build your confidence, self-esteem, things of that sort. Not saying that your self-esteem is bad. I'm just saying it could be things that would help it to boost even more. I'm supposed to take them both. Okay. So you got Chantel, which is about new romance. It could be new romance with somebody that you're with, or new romance with somebody else. And I feel like this is talking about, at first I thought somebody else, but I just heard who you're with. So I'm not. Okay. I feel like a lot of what is being cleared right now has to do with past relationships. Yes, they're saying, okay. And it may even have something to do with your father. Okay. Hear me out here. I know this is a romance card, but I feel like there's something that has either happened with your father in the past or something of that sort that has made a block in Marge. I don't know why you're so disappointed, honey. You're on the list. I've told you this like 5 times. Why are you disappointed? You have to wait your turn. You are after Zeneb. So there's Paige, Zeneb, then you. So I'm not sure why you're disappointed. Anyway, I kind of got a little sidetracked. Now I need to just start all over here. I'm not real for sure why she's disappointed. It kind of got me a little sidetracked. I apologize. Anyway, something with your father that needs to be either healed or purged or something of that sort that is blocking you from having the type of relationship with romantic partners that you should be having. I don't know exactly what this is referring to, but however, you probably know exactly what it's talking about. I'm not real for sure, but it's saying that your emotions are healing right now, which is going to help you to open to greater love. So it's asking you to forgive whoever it is that you need to forgive that has maybe blocked you from having the proper type of relationships that you want to have or what have you. I'm not really for sure if it's referring to, again, somebody that you're with now or somebody that you've already been with, but I feel like a lot of past relationships need to be healed, mainly something to do with a father figure. I'm not exactly what needs healed from the aspect of the father figure, but something definitely needs healed. Grace and Antoinette, to help heal this situation, see the other person's point of view with compassion. Again, I'm feeling something to do with your father or a father figure of some sort. So you may want to work with Archangel Michael and cut cords with your father and ask Archangel Michael, what is it that needs healed from my past that has to do with my father or a father figure that you may be thinking about at that time. And then whatever the memories are that comes up, make sure that you cut those cords with them by either seeing energetic scissors, cutting that situation, that traumatic thing that happened or whatever it was, make sure that you do that. You can even see like a fire singeing a cord from you to that person or what have you. And that'll help heal, which is also gonna be creating some sort of purging for you. As you heal those things, it's going to create purging, but it's going to build up your confidence and also clear and help heal your emotional body. They're saying yes. I want to get you another card real quick. What other messages do you have, please, for page? Love, romance, finance, ascension messages, messages from spirit or higher self, please. Okay, the house is talking about successful adventures, pleasant conditions. So I feel like this is referring to after different things that heal that have to do with your father, as well as maybe past love relationships or what have you, that it's going to be successful. You're going to have successful relationships, not as many problems when it comes to confidence or feeling good enough or something of that sort. But this is also a card of good tidings and good luck. So, you know, however that resonates with you. I hope that you got something out of your reading. Thank you for being here and being of support. Much love to you. Okay, Zeneb, if you're here, you'll be next. If not, Marge will be after Zeneb, and then Lorna, Eddie, Victoria, and Lita. Laura, honey, I'm not taking any more people. Lita, I go live. It's just random. I really don't have any set times that I do it. I'll be going live again for sure on Saturday. I'm not sure what time, but I don't know. It's just random whenever I have time to do it, basically. So, okay, Marge, are you still here, hon? Okay, so I got Zeneb's not here. He's not answering. So I'm going to move on to Marge if she's here, and then Lorna, Eddie, Victoria. Good night to you too, hon. Thank you so much. Marge, are you still here, hon? Is Lorna still here? Okay, where's everybody at? Who's still here? I've got Zeneb, Marge, Lorna, Eddie, and Victoria. Out of you guys, who is still here? Okay, I got Eddie and Victoria are still here. I guess Marge left. I'm not sure why she was disappointed. I called her name out many times and told her that I was going to be getting to her. I'm not sure why she left. I got you guys on a list. So I'm not sure what happened there. I guess she wasn't hearing me or something. I don't really take, Victoria, I don't really take questions. You can put it in the comments, but I can't guarantee that Spirit's going to answer it. But let's see here. Okay, so out of everybody that's on the list, I just have Eddie and Victoria here. So I'm going to do Eddie and then Victoria. What cards do I start out with Eddie, please? Okay, Eddie, these are for you, hon. Just you have for Eddie, please. Love, romance, finance, ascension messages, messages from Spirit or higher self, please. Love, romance, finance, ascension messages, messages from Spirit or higher self, please. What messages do you have, please, for Eddie? What other messages do you have for Eddie, please? Love, romance, finance, ascension messages, messages from Spirit or higher self. So you're being asked to connect with the challenges in your life. Okay. It's kind of weird having to say this, but anyway, it's asking you to surrender to the challenges in your life, that you're basically being cracked wide open right now, that everything that's happening to you is happening to you for a good reason. Okay. It may feel as if it's chaotic and like your life is being turned upside down and all around or something of that sort. But what I feel like this is talking about is, you surrendering to these chaotic things or these things that may feel a little bit out of whack and changing them around for the better. You have the ability to transform lower vibrating energies into higher vibrating energies. So you can take a bad situation and turn it into a good just by being grateful for the lessons that are in it. Do you see what I'm saying? But this is what it's talking about here, is surrendering to those type of things. You may feel like some sort of rock bottom, but this rock bottom is actually just changing things up so that things can be better. And I'm not saying that it's a horrible time just because, we think rock bottoms as being a horrible time, but I feel it as like, the great severing is Mars energy, anger, conflict, and softening to love. So this is talking about transforming a lot of anger energies. It may even be some fears or sadness that come from childhood energy, inner childhood wounds. Yes, they're saying. So could have a lot to do with blockages that were placed you or didn't treat you, things that were done to you or not done to you. It could be a variety of things. But anyway, there's some kind of anger and conflict that is being presented to you at this time. You may be, people may be triggering you into like these angry responses. So it's asking you to just really pay attention to what it is that is triggering those responses, and then ask your angels to show you and guide you into what needs healed so that you don't have that anger anymore. And then start seeing those things just slowly start to resolve. Yes, they're saying. But it's asking you to allow people to love you, help yourself to get a softer blow, so to speak, when these anger triggers come up, by feeling love from other people or connecting with source God or the angels or what have you, and feeling their embrace and their love. So asking them to come and be with you at those times will really help. What cards do I go to? Thank you. What other messages do you have, please, for Eddie? Love, am I supposed to take that one? So you're an old soul who's very wise, has a lot of things to share with people. It's asking you to see those assets, see that you have a lot of knowledge and wisdom to share with others. You have the wisdom of an old soul, somebody that's experienced a lot of things in life and got through a lot of things in life and now are able to help other people. It may be referring to friends that you are around that are awakening as well, and maybe you have experience, strength, and hope that you're able to share with them to help them to get through that. You may be even be meeting new friends. They may be your star family or soul family that may be connecting with you. And I feel like a lot of near future gatherings of some sort. I'm not for sure with who, but some sort of gatherings with people that maybe you don't even know yet, but maybe are starting to connect with behind the scenes on maybe like Facebook Messenger or something of that sort. I'm just kind of seeing images of things that I do. So it was making me think that maybe that you're probably doing things like that as well. But they're asking you to make friends with the angels at this time. If you're not used to connection with the angels, just ask that the angels come and connect with you, help you to see the things that you need to let go of, the things that you need to work on, how to work on them, how to heal these different aspects, and they'll definitely help you. So pay attention to those repeated thoughts of ways that they're trying to connect with you and tell you things or what have you. And yeah, I feel like Ariel is working with you right now. Ariel usually helps people that are newly awakened, or can also help people with like truth seeking. So I don't know exactly. You might want to look up Ariel, but Ariel is definitely wanting to work with you at this time. That is an angel. What cards do I go to now? These. What other messages do you have for Eddie, please? Love, romance, finance, ascension messages from spirit or higher self. I'm not taking any more new people Denise, hun, I'm sorry. You're profoundly clairvoyant came out. It says, trust what you see with your mind's eye as well as your physical sight, for your spiritual vision helps you with healing, teaching, and guidance. And again, this teaching thing and, having the experience, strength, and hope to share with other people through life experiences that you've experienced. This might not even be in this lifetime. This may even be past lives or other lifetimes that you've had that you're connecting with that may even help you to help others at this time, or both. Both, I'm hearing. Okay. But it's asking you to pay attention to the chemicals that you put into your body, whether it be through drugs, alcohol, foods, drinks, any of the sort, lotions, shampoos, all that stuff. If they're making you feel a little bit weird or your energy is feeling off, then make sure that you don't use them or put them into your body or what have you. Give me one more message, please, for Eddie. Love, romance, finance, ascension messages from spirit or higher self, please. Love, romance, finance, ascension messages from spirit or higher self, please. Yeah, it's saying saying that you're a positive role model. It's time for you to nurture other people, give your time and energy to other people. This is also talking about embracing your divine feminine energy, which is an energy of giving, of nurturing, of fertility, of creativity. So whatever that means to you. And there is some ups and downs that you may be presented with, but I feel like this is more of like, letting go of things, that anger piece, the conflict, and seeing, that you've been cracked open for a reason. Okay. You're meant to release these things. So to be able to release these things and releasing these things is going to help you to be more of that positive role model. I'm sorry, I was getting a little bit stuck on my words. I'm really hung up on why Marge was so upset, because I said her name several times. It's really bothering me. I probably shouldn't let it bother me, but it is bothering me. Anyway. The 10 is about endings and conclusions, as well as new beginnings and new cycles. So know that the things that you're going through right now are just an ending to and a fulfillment of getting rid of certain things so that you can move into these new cycles and new energies. Yes, they're saying. Anyway, I hope that you got something out of your reading, hun. Thank you for being here and being of support. Much love to you. Victoria, you'll be next unless Marge or Zeneb or Lorna is here. He got something out of his reading. You're very welcome, Eddie. Thank you guys for being here. Much love to you guys. This reading will be for Victoria. What messages do you have for Victoria, please? Love, romance, finance, ascension messages from spirit. Thank you. Okay. It's asking you to look at the big picture. There's some inspired thinking, some universal energies that are helping you to understand what your next big move is. I feel like both of them would be good for you either way, because they're saying that you have 3 different doors in front of you. So there may even be a third door that you're not mentioning here. You're talking about counseling or graphic design, but I feel like there's a third door that's even opening for you. And all of the above would be a good match for you. It's asking you to make that decision. And then the universe is going to switch things up to be more in alignment with what you desire. So they're not going to make that decision for you. I hope that makes sense. But it's asking you to think about what's going to bring you closer to your divine life purpose, which makes you happier, which makes you more fulfilled, which would help other people more, blah, 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 blah. Think about all of those different things, and then you'll understand what I'm trying to say. But you may be going through an energy of having to right past wrongs, or people may be making amends with you and it's asking you to forgive. You may be feeling defenseless, feeling as if you're being moved around or something of that sort. I don't know exactly what that means, but I get this feeling of people from the past making amends or writing things that wasn't so pleasant to you. I'm not exactly for sure, but I hear childhood wounds. So this may have something to do with something from your childhood. Yes, they're saying ding, ding, ding. So I'm spot on with what I'm saying. So whatever it is that you're thinking about at this time is probably exactly what it's referring to. May have something to do with parents. What other messages? Okay. Clear, cancel, delete came out. It says use only positive words and thoughts as they are rapidly manifesting into form. Ask the angels to cancel the effects of past negative thinking. This is talking about thought patterns as well, releasing thought patterns that no longer serve you, that are keeping you in a stuck pattern from not being able to move forward. And I think that this is referring to these jobs. You're overthinking it. They're saying either one of them is going to be good for you. Again, it's your decision. Whatever you decide, the universe is going to start, rearranging things, but you have to make that decision and commit to it. So whichever one that you're going to commit to, let the universe know that by keep acting or speaking as if that's what you want to do, or blah, whatever you need to do, make sure that you're doing it, because it's saying that you're kind of confusing the universe by not picking something. So pick something. Say it clearly, speak it all the time, act as if you're already doing that, put time and energy into it, whatever you have to do, and then it's going to happen. But it's saying, any of these three doors, again, there's another door that you're not mentioning here, is going to be accurate for you. Yes, they're saying. You're profoundly clairvoyant. Trust what you see in your mind's eye as well as your physical sight, for your spiritual vision helps you with healing, teaching, and guidance. Okay, this is talking about having these repeated thoughts of what you're supposed to be doing. I feel like you already know and have intuitive visions into which one of these would be the best for you, even though I feel, again, like all three of these things, whatever the third one is, would be good for you. But I feel like you're leaning more towards one way. I feel like it may be graphic design. Because I feel like graphic design is trying to come through. I'm seeing like different images of advertisement and things like that. So I'm assuming that's what it's showing me. But anyway, you're having some kind of visions about things to come, how good your life's going to look, how much money you're going to make, something of that sort. So pay attention to these intuitive to your next step. They're saying yes. And I was told to read the bottom, which is Earth Angel. You're a light worker who has come to the earth to teach about love. Spread your light and love in whichever way, shape, or form you feel led to do that. Makes sense as to why any of those jobs would be a good pick for you. Counseling, you can definitely spread your light and love. Graphic design, I mean, you can do all kinds of stuff with that. I feel like the third thing has to do with healing of some sort, and maybe it's just because of the whole counseling, but I feel like healing has something to do with that. 3 more cards came out with you, which is a bringer of good news, success ahead. The second one is also talking about the key to success. So just open up your heart to receiving, make that decision, and then open up your heart to receiving. It says take a time out. You don't have to do it all on your own. You're pushing yourself too much. So whatever that means to you, make sure that you're taking a step back and not pushing yourself forward too much. And let other people help you. Anyway, I hope that you got something out of your reading, Victoria. Thank you for being here and being of support. Much love to you. Marge, if you're here, Lorna or Zeneb, if you're here, let me know. You're welcome, Victoria. Thank you for being here, hon. Okay, if Lorna and Marge and Zeneb are not here, I am going to go ahead and end this live video. Thank you guys for being here and being a support. Much love to you guys. Thank you for sharing and subscribing and all of that good stuff. Helping my channel to grow. I I really greatly appreciate it. But I am going to go ahead and end this, being nobody else is here. That is already on the list. I had already put more people on the list than I wanted to anyway. So look for me for sure Saturday. I don't know if I'll be going live before then, but for sure on Saturday, I definitely will be. So much love to you guys. Thank you for being here. Bye.